Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of XCOM 2 starring G.I. Joe. Alright, so when we last left off, we were about to do Operation Jagged Rhyme, and we were going to get an engineer out of this. This was a council mission, something that they deemed as an emergency. Now, one little switch from the last time I broadcasted. What's going on, Nick? Welcome back, dude. So one little quick switch. I had lined up Stiletto to go in, but I decided, since this does say that the difficulty is easy, I decided to swap her for Jinx. I want to try to give Jinx an opportunity to get some experience. So she's in. Stiletto's gonna sit this one out, and yeah. So I'm bringing Flash and Breaker, so I will have both of my better specialists just to make sure the odds are good, and hopefully we can get through this and not have an easy mission turn into a devastating wipeout of our team, which has nearly happened in the past. Alright.
In position for deployment.
Let's do this. I do believe this is just a VIP rescue mission. I say just as if that just makes it simple, and it doesn't. Doesn't make it easy. So I don't know if I'm going to do any videos later on tonight, by the way. I will be watching the McGregor-Mayweather fight. I'm getting together with some friends of mine, and we'll be watching that. As much as a farce that I think it is, I still want to watch. Very interested to see what happens. Alright, so the only objective is to rescue this VIP. So we want to make sure we don't get this person killed. Something to also need to be aware of, if I blow up something near the truck that she's in, if she's inside of a truck, which from the picture, that's what it looks like. And I don't want to use any explosives and blow her up. Or him up, I forget. I thought it was a woman. Yeah, Nick, you're watching it at 8? Yeah, I'm getting together at 6 o'clock Eastern time to meet up with a couple friends of mine. But the fight isn't until 9 o'clock my time, so we got 3 hours to kill. But we're going to Buffalo Wild Wings and hanging out. Which I'm sure we're going to annoy the living hell out of the people at Buffalo Wild Wings, because I'm not spending really any money while I'm there. I'm not getting anything more than a soda and maybe a appetizer. Are you gonna live stream it? Yeah.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Okay, kill all the bad guys. Get the VIP out of there. Alright,
Moving on target location.
let's get moving.
Heading to that location.
Now these are just civilians. I don't think it matters if they spot us, but I'm not gonna take the chance. Hey, there you go, Infamous 2 or Arkham Asylum stream.
Moving.
Okay, there's really no other spots for my people to be.
On On my way. Overwatch. Got it covered. Affirmative. Covering now. I'm on it.
Scanning.
All right. So we didn't hear any activity whatsoever. All right. Clearly going in here is not what we're trying to do. So we want to go up and over or around the building if possible. So we may have to go up and climb over this building. Let's bring her here.
Go, go, go. Our gremlins can attempt to access the advent network from here.
All right, so we have a tower that we can potentially hack.
But be careful. If they detect us, things will only get worse.
All right, so Grunt. He's going to want to go up as well. So he can eventually get up, and there's another tower that we could potentially hack. So I can get Grunt all the way up here as well. So let's do that.
Affirmative.
Hopefully we don't alert anyone on our way up.
Got a group of hostiles over here.
Oh Lord, and we have a codex right off the bat. Great. That's always a good start. Can we get him up here as well? No. No way to bring him up. Now, the best we can do is get him over here.
On it.
Flash.
10-4.
Breaker. He can't get up top either. So Breaker will have to come over here.
On it.
If I can get everybody up on the building, we'll be in good shape. Okay, so they're not moving. Now, weird thing is, I got this whole area here that they could be revealed on. Oh, because you can see right through those guardrails. There you go. Alright, so let's move her
Moving out.
over here. What I like is that it at least doesn't automatically put me into a position where, oh, guess what? You're screwed now because you're staring at your pathway is going to lead you right into being seen. At least they kind of intuitively avoid danger spots. Do I want this spot or do I want here? If I'm here, I don't have any secure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this right here, or maybe here. Let's get in the middle.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
See, that was a good idea. Alright, so we revealed those two. And we revealed those two. Oh man, this is gonna be hairy.
Roger that.
Flash. Where can we put you, Flash? You're not gonna have any security up here, so let's put you here for now. Breaker, we'll move him over here. Okay, Jinx. We can put her into Overwatch.
Overwatch. Scanning.
Alright, what we can do here, let's see what we can get for hacking.
Hacking in.
An 86% chance to unlock. Squad recovers all action points already spent this turn. Alright, so we can move again, in other words. Alright, you know what? Let's wait on that. Because I want to see if okay, so I can't reach him with Haywire. Not yet. Alright, so Overwatch. Okay, they are now all clustered around the same area, and we have to be careful because I don't want to shoot that either.
Rolling. They're on to us.
What? Oh, lame. Well then. I mean, our best shot is the mech. Let's try to do something to it. We killed its ass.
Got him.
That was sweet. Alright, so Grunt. What kind of shot do I have going on right here? 65% shot on him. Yeah, let's try it. Alright, well, we did something to him. That's better than nothing.
You hit the place.
Now, short fuse. There's a 68% chance we could kill his ass. Let's do it. Yeah. Now look at his body freaking out. And he finally, his corpse finally settles down. Alright, so I can't get a shot on them even if I'm here. I don't think. Let me see if I can. I'll have kind of a shot. No, I don't. What do I have? What else do I have? Smoke grenade? I don't think I necessarily need to smoke us right now. Okay. But what I can do is I can move Breaker up.
Headed there now.
And now I can... Alright, so we know what that one was. What is this hack?
Accessing system.
See if this is the same thing or if we can potentially get something different. %. For, yeah, okay, so it's the same thing. So let's try that. No way. Reinforced, oh, fuck you. That's bullshit. Failed hack results in enemy reinforcements being called down on your position. Wow. 86% chance, and it screwed us.
Looks like they called in backup.
Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Well, can we hack? Okay, well, I don't want to open that because that will get them... It's probably going to get that person killed.
Scanning.
And here comes the fun squad. God damn. That's another mech. Fantastic.
I've got eyes on Advent troops.
That mech is probably going to throw a rocket right up on us. God damn. Did that just screw up everybody's guns? Oh, look at this guy. Hi.
Damn it, find some cover.
Oh, and he's on Overwatch.
-15,
Ain't
be advised,
that lovely.
hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Alright, so this guy's right on top of me. I don't have a choice. I have to kill this guy.
Target down. Need to get a closer look.
Alright, well, my weapon isn't working, so that's lovely. Crap. Well, I'd like to take a shot at that guy.
Moving to position.
Unfortunately, I have to reload because, well, not necessarily. I can go in Overwatch with my pistol. And what I can do is I can move short fuse over
Let's
here.
do this.
Pick up whatever this is. Another hair trigger.
I got your stuff here.
And I can either fire a rocket launcher or frag grenade. Well, the rocket launcher. Let's see. Can we do two of these guys at once? We might. Oh, this could be sweet if we get them both.
Firing rocket.
Awesome. Killed one guy. Seriously messed up that mech. Alright, flash. keep you in cover here.
On the move.
Aid protocol. Hack. Smoke grenade. Yeah, since there's a bunch of us right here, I'm gonna smoke us. Breaker. And move him over into
Heading out.
a decent spot as well. He doesn't have a shot on anyone, so he can reload.
Locked and loaded.
So she, I don't know. It's not really a male or female, I guess. Are you kidding me? Was that a death? They just killed Jinx.
Taking fire over here.
That sucks. Well, so much for Jinx. Wow. Very lame. Flashbang grenade. Alright, biggest threat right now, without a question, is that thing.
Take a good look.
Alright, short fuse. Has to reload.
Let's do this.
And destroy this thing. Are you kidding me?
Come on. Back in.
Alright, so add that officer. Now we need to kill the mech.
Target eliminated.
Alright, breaker. Ah, the advent officer's on Overwatch. Terrific. So if I move, he's gonna hit me. 61% chance to hit him. Might as well take the risk. Holy crap, we hit it and we killed it. That's not even who I originally intended to hit. That's not good. That mech is still freaking out in the back. Alright, well, he's no longer... He's no longer on Overwatch.
Okay.
So I can move up here. Gotta reload.
Back online.
Short fuse can go right here. We can rip this guy to pieces. And he's poisoned. What's going on, Ender Cody? Flash, we can also move him down. Right here. Flash, how did you not break your legs on that jump? And we can finish him off.
Hostile, terminated.
Alright, Breaker. It's time to get the hell out of here.
10-4.
Alright.
I'll give it a shot.
Let's open this door. Alright, research time on current tech reduced by 50%. Alright. That's great. But more importantly,
We've got access.
that door is no longer locked and we can get that VIP out.
Here I come.
Open the door, fool.
VIP is secured. We're on the move.
Alright.
-15 status confirmed. VIP is in tow. Proceed to the extraction point.
Alright, so here's our VIP. We need to get to there, which we should be able to do. So we're going to get this person over here. I guess it is a male? I don't know, I wasn't really paying that much attention. Grunt can nearly make it on one turn. So that means on his next turn he'll certainly be able to make it. We'll get him down here. Short fuse. And we might as well move you as far up as we can, but let's do it to a safe location. Yeah. Here's where it gets a little tricky. It's gonna have to go here. We don't really have a lot of spaces that we can put him. Flash can definitely make some progress. Put him up here.
I'm on it.
I'm so bummed that Jinx is dead. Oh, speaking of which, I need to carry her corpse, don't I? Let me see if I can
That's
grab her.
affirmative. Moving to Overwatch. I'm on it. Looks like they called in backup. -15, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
All right. Okay, I can pick up her body. As much as it sucks,
I've gotcha.
I'm so seriously not thrilled. All right, let's get up here.
Roll it out.
Yeah, his legs would be shattered if he did that. So close, but not quite close enough.
Let's do this! Moving to
Let's
position.
get up here. I'm going to have to heal Grunt because he's not doing too good. Or Short Fuse, rather.
Heal him up.
Okay, we can get this guy over here. Can't make it white yet. So we're going to have him hunker down.
I'm on it.
Overwatch. Overwatch. These guys are about to fly in. Yep, here they come. Hopefully we can now, we're now close enough that we can just get out. But we'll see.
We've got Advent here.
As long as they don't set up and go into Overwatch. Ooh, nice.
Went off the armor.
Oh, here come the rockets. No?
Menace 1-5, hostile interceptors are
Okay.
on high speed
Can we get out of here?
approach.
We can.
Your window for extraction is closing.
Alright. Is that inside those? I don't think it is. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That's in there. Okay, he can make it. Can Short Fuse make it? Short Fuse can make it. Can Flash make it? Yes, Flash can make it. This guy can make it, he's just going to go right now. Let's get you out of here.
VIP secure.
Get out of here, VIP.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
Can Grunt make it? Barely. Okay. Short Fuse.
Already there.
Get out.
Getting out of here.
Alright, so I think everyone can get out of here. Just barely, but we can all make it out.
Got it covered.
Whew, this is about as close as it gets. Still pissed that Jinx got killed. That really, really, really blows.
Location confirmed. I'm gone. Got it covered.
But at least we're able to bring her body back.
I'm out of here. Status confirmed.
See, and that was
Mission
supposed to be
accomplished.
easy. Exactly what I said before. It says easy. Doesn't mean it's gonna be. And that's another ranger dead. So I'm glad I actually got 2 rangers before. So funny thing, when I was a kid and I would play with my G.I. Joe figures, of course my brother and I had these long stories. All of our characters had these, you know, they had all their own little plot lines and stories behind them. So the first character, G.I. Joe guy that we got killed here was Lowlight, who was my favorite character. Well, in our little universe, Lowlight and Jinx were a couple. So, you know, and I had the Jinx character, and yeah, and I had the two of them a character. So now Lowlight is dead, and now Jinx is dead. So Lowlight died, now his girlfriend is dead. So that's pretty screwed up. Funny, in an ironic way, that of all the people to die, it's like she can't live without him. But that was a pretty cheesy way for her to get killed. The Codex is able to blast her through the smoke and completely annihilate her with one shot. A critical, not just hit her in the smoke, but a critical shot in the smoke. That's some bullshit. Man, everyone else gets a promotion, and we lose Jinx. Alright, so Short Fuse is only out a week, so he's not totally busted up, which is good. Alright, Flash, who we have been building up more as a medic. Field medic. Equipped med kits have 2 extra charges. Well, scanning protocol, I have to wait for that to... The Gremlin can trigger an instant scan of the area, increasing the specialist's sight radius substantially for 1 turn, and revealing any hidden or disguised enemies in view. Ah, that's interesting. It's very interesting. Equipped med kits have 2 extra charges. That he would have to have that med kit. He would have to carry it. So that would basically mean that he would just straight up have to be the combat medic. Which I don't know if that's how I want him built. I'm building Lifeline the same way, who I could have sent out on this, but he might have died too. I have to send Lifeline out on missions. He needs to get experience. But we're getting hit pretty hard. Still, the scanning protocol is pretty sweet. Saves us from having to use a battle scanner necessarily. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to go with Field Medic. I think, well... No, because I'm using scanning protocol. Screw it. Let's go with that. Alright, Breaker. Breaker's also going to take the scanning protocol. Doesn't have any reason. Field medic, unless he's carrying... Well, okay. So this is what we're going to do. Since I don't have him set up for battle medic, like, we can have him carry field medic, the field medic ability. So if he's carrying a med kit, it makes him useful. He can actually, even though he can't heal someone from a distance with his gremlin, he can still do some substantial healing. So he, like, both Flash and Breaker can do some good stuff with their healing abilities. They're just different types. So Deadeye or Lightning Hands with Grunt. Deadeye, take a shot with a small aim penalty for a significant damage boost. Nah. Lightning Hands, fire your pistol at a target. This attack does not cost an action. Let's take that. I think I had that with Lowlight and never got a chance to use it. Unless Zap has it and I haven't used it yet. And now Short Fuse. Heavy Ordnance or Hollow Targeting? Well, The hollow targeting is awesome. The short fuse is definitely more of a destroyer using his grenades and stuff that's character-wise. So I'm sticking to the RPG element of who the characters are. So it makes more sense for him to have this. And I do want to see what this grenade in my grenade-only slot gains a bonus use. I want to see what that exactly does. Alright, so we got another Codex Brain and a hair trigger, and we have Alex Baker. Another thing, I noticed this game really likes to give people ponytails.
Hello, Commander.
And we got 93 intel, which is good because we lost a lot of intel before. Alright. So we can, right away, we can get him working on clearing alien debris. Which is a sweet deal. Get to work, Alex. Get to it, dude. Alright, so. Speaking of the power relay, what do we need to 80 supplies for 2 more power?
Power relay upgraded.
Worth it. We hardly have any supplies now, however. So that's not good. Supply drop. We're definitely going to need supplies. We have to pick that up. After recent success, members of the Resistance in New Arctic have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. Alright, so 7 days and we get an engineer. Not right now. It's a distress beacon, which we haven't finished. That takes a day. Supply drop, which takes 3 days. We need the supplies badly.
Avenger plotting new course.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances.
Alright, what do we get for this?
These shield bearers are not all that
Experimental
dissimilar from their
armor.
various
Our autopsy of
advent
the Advent Shield Bearer gave us some ideas regarding new vest designs that, by incorporating recovered Illyrium cores, could increase soldier survivability in dramatic fashion. By incorporated recovered Illyrium cores. Apparently I don't know how to speak. Alright, so Gauss weapons, psionics, the data cache. Go for Gauss
I
weapons.
assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Supply drop.
Shadow chamber now operational.
Okay, good.
Although I'm impressed with the strides we've made in infiltrating the alien psionic network, the depths of their technological advancement continue to leave us one step behind. However, with the enhanced decryption capabilities of this chamber, I'm confident we will find a great deal more information than we had previously hoped.
New objective added.
New objective. Examine the Codex Brain. Okay.
New objective added.
Examine the recovered black site vial.
With the shadow
Okay.
chamber fully operational, we can use its advanced decryption capabilities to analyze the Codex artifact recovered by our forces. We are fully prepared to begin our analysis of the material
Okay.
recovered from the Advent Black
So this
Site,
was
Commander.
the first thing we got was black site vial, so we should do that first. Okay. Supply drop, very good. We have collected all the resources from this location. The Resistance should provide us with additional supplies in a few weeks. Alright. New staff available. Commander, new scientists, engineers, and veteran soldiers are available for recruitment at Resistance Headquarters. Recruit new staff. Let's just see.
Course for the Arctic territories.
I have to kind of go this way anyway. Let's see how much they cost, though.
Welcome, Commander.
Grenadier, which we're not worried about, and a scientist, which is expensive. And I can't afford it right now. Exosuit. Yes, we have a new exosuit, so we can give that to one of our guys. Thank you. And now we can go back to this distress beacon.
Avenger plotting new course.
Okay, real quick, what is... Oh, that's just a black market. Why does it have an exclamation mark over it? Alright, I don't know what that means. Alright, so let's do this. It takes a day. Alright, we picked up the distress beacon, still broadcasting from somewhere nearby, and deployed a squad directly to investigate. They successfully located a number of survivors, one of whom possesses scientific skill and expressed interest in joining XCOM's research team. So, I didn't have to buy a scientist, but we got one. Dr. Eva Pavlova. Excellent. Welcome, Doctor. Commander, after a recent success, members of the Resistance in East Asia have brought us reports of activity we may want to investigate. Alright, not now. It's over. What do we want to do here? I want to see this real quick.
Plotting new course.
Why we're getting a little exclamation mark over this, I don't understand. Battle scanner, mine shield, Viper corpses. What do we get for Vipers? 10. I think I looked at that earlier, right? But I don't know if I need those Viper corpses because I don't think so. I don't think I want to. For only 10 supplies a piece. Nah. Trading intel for any of this stuff. Advanced laser sight for 20 intel. Strap one of these bad boys on your weapon to unlock its true lethal potential. Duct tape not included. Advanced expanded magazine. Advanced stock. Superior conditioning. Supplies. An engineer. And rush research. For Gauss weapons. For 25 intel? Why not? Alright. So, I guess the exclamation mark just means that they have new stuff available. Okay, we really, really need to get that. We have to do that. Disabled truck. 15 days to a supply drop. Proving ground. Shadow project. Clear alien debris. Alright, let's go over here. It takes 6 days.
Avenger plotting new course.
That Avatar project is really getting dangerous. Alright, alien debris is cleared. This is what we need. This takes 16 days on 110 supplies, but we need it.
Resistance communications facility construction initiated.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a choice, and it only takes 8 days, so that actually worked out. Cost weapons is paused, so it's not going to take as long. I think it's because we...
You've done a hell of a job keeping this ship together, Doctor.
I don't know
It's all
why.
your God.
I don't know why.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this heap airborne again.
Alright. New targets for our guerrilla operations against Advent Commander. Review targets. This is difficult. For 110 intel. Reduces the alien facility counter by 2 weeks. This counters a dark event and gives us a ton of supplies. But we don't know what the hidden event is. But this can knock that counter down by 2. It's difficult. Enemies detected. Advanced officer, Advent shield bearer, Muton, a Viper, and advanced trooper. 8 enemies detected. As much as I do not feel comfortable right now with my forces kind of being beat up, really don't have a choice here. So this is difficult, which means we're going to have to send the best of our best. Best people that we have. You know who's not one of the best people we have? Bazooka. Not one of the best people we have. And, you know, no offense, Bazooka. You're not the man here. Flash and Breaker, definitely good to bring. Alright, Stiletto is definitely good to bring. I guess... Alright, let's see. We need a Grenadier. Do we not have any Grenadiers that are... Alright, Rock and Roll's hurt. Short Fuse is hurt. I guess Bazooka may have been the only one available. Alright, Bazooka, I take it back. Alright. Let's... Are you an upgrade? What do we have available to us here? 2 slots are available on a magnetic. Look at that. Hair trigger. We can give him that. What else? Nothing. Alright, so his loadout. Let's remove the blue screen rounds. And instead, give him the med kit. We will give Bazooka the blue screen rounds. Wait. Do I want to bring the blue screen rounds? I don't remember saying anything about a mech. You know what? Hold on. Oops, wrong button. How about... give him the poison rounds. And we'll give him the exo suit. Why is he wearing weird armor? I don't know what the deal is, but when you give these people different armor, it just tends to want to goo. It wants to goo. It wants to just give them weird gear for some reason. Yeah, we're not giving you fancy, silly stuff. Ram Armature B. Oh, so it's just... that's all that is. Oh, I like the way the A looks. Bare shoulder. Shoulder pad with pauldron makes more sense. It's carrying heavy gear. Hey, what's going on, Steven? Welcome back. Alright, let's see. Legs, torso, yippity yap. Okay, so I think we're good. See, that's the only thing is I can't give him the hat. Can't give him the hat, doesn't look right. Alright, so poison rounds work for him. He's got the smoke stiletto. Alright, is there something else other than the smoke that we should have him carry? Gas grenade. Yeah. Because this wasn't bad, because this can poison people too. Or we could skulljack people. You know what? We're going to carry that. Because if we hit someone with it, we'll kill them in one shot. Steven's asking, are you watching McGregor against Mayweather tonight? Yes, I am. I was actually talking about that a little bit earlier with Nick. And yeah, I'm meeting up with some friends. And we're going to hang out at Buffalo Wild Wings. And I'm just pretty much just going to drink soda. And we're going to watch this ridiculousness of a fight. I got a feeling that it's just going to be McGregor and Mayweather dancing around each other. No one's going to really get hurt. No one's going to get knocked out. The fans are going to be booing and booing and booing and booing. And everyone's going to be pissed. Except those two won't care because they're going to get paid. Steven saying, hopefully McGregor wins for Ireland. I'm rooting for McGregor. I can't stand Mayweather. I absolutely cannot stand him. Because he gets all this hype. Oh, he's the greatest defensive boxer of all time, and blah blah blah. And it's like, you know what? I don't want to watch a defensive boxer. I want to see someone go in there and beat the shit out of somebody and win a fight. That's not, you don't win a fight. Like, if you're in a real life fight, okay, and you get into it with someone and you dance around and you just avoid getting punched, but you don't really do anything to the guy you're fighting against, you don't really win. That's not a win. You get punked out for doing that. You know what I mean? Like, that's lame. So, you know, unless McGregor's able, Mayweather's able to completely baffle McGregor and can land a hard hit and knock him out, this is going to be a win for McGregor in terms of a moral victory. Even if he loses by decision, if Mayweather doesn't bruise him in and beat him up, then McGregor gets a moral victory out of this, because McGregor in a real fight would kill Mayweather in about 15 seconds. Like, he would knock him out in about 15 seconds, like with a head kick, like no question about it. Oh God. Steven says also, did you see the weigh-in? McGregor was carrying a tough package. I was dying when he'd stand in front of him. I'm like, well, apparently he's so excited to fight that he got really excited. Yeah, it was unnecessary. There's McGregor's dong just bouncing around for the whole world to see. I mean, that's the whole point. We're gonna go to Wild Wings, Buffalo Wild Wings, and we're gonna watch it for free. It looked like a Frankfurter sausage. It did. It was so ridiculous. Oh man, but I don't care. So the whole thing, like, the most entertaining part about it is the lead up to the fight. I mean, these two guys don't really hate each other. They both know that the more that they talk and the more that they say this stuff, they are going to do nothing but make a ton of money, because everybody wants to see this fight because it's so hyped up. And I've got no problem with that. I am perfectly cool with that. There's nothing wrong with getting people excited for a fight. But it is funny. I still find it funny. Should I take Talon rounds or the gas grenade? I think maybe I'd take the gas grenade. Or no, the Talon rounds. We better be able to do better damage because we got mutons to deal with. Well, but here's the thing, Steven. Yeah, Mayweather's undefeated, but Mayweather has fought a lot of fights where he's just pretty much danced. And, like, him and Manny Pacquiao, for example, the big hyped up fight. They danced around, He barely did anything to Pacquiao. Pacquiao looks like he wasn't even in a fight. Even in the one fight that McGregor lost, Nick Diaz's face was busted up. And McGregor dropped him a few times in that fight. Okay? So, McGregor lost the fight, but he did not lose a boxing match. He didn't lose because he was being outstruck. He lost because he got taken to the ground and choked out. Steven says, trust me, Walt, if you ever come to Ireland, everyone that's in a pub wants to fight you. Oh, I'm sure. Believe me, I've got relatives, I know. But I mean, and that's the thing, like, McGregor lost, and Mayweather, I have to laugh because he's, Mayweather's talking shit and going on about how telling McGregor, oh, you tapped out, you lost, you tapped out like a bitch and blah blah blah. Yeah, he tapped out because he was being choked out. He didn't tap out because he was getting beaten up. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, so in a striking battle, McGregor has never lost a striking battle. And he's much younger. He's much bigger than Mayweather. And they're only using 8-ounce gloves. If he puts his fist on Mayweather's chin, Mayweather could go out. I'm telling you, it's dangerous. Yeah, it's not a matchup in UFC history, because this isn't a UFC fight. I mean, anybody who's trying to say that they don't have it. It's the biggest boxing match in history in terms of hype. I mean, I'd say this is bigger than Ali Frazier. It's bigger than than Ali, Larry Holmes. Like, it's bigger than any of those, just because of just how gigantic this is. But it's definitely the biggest fight that UFC has had financial tie-ins to. Like, that's, I think, without question. Hold on, I gotta back out of this and save. because I don't want my game to freeze and then lose all the progress. Okay. Advanced officer, advanced shield bearer. I mean, yeah, see, there's no mech listed on that. So yeah, it's definitely the biggest thing that the UFC has ever been involved in. It's just not an MMA fight, you know. So, and to me, the reason why I like MMA more than boxing is because to me, boxing isn't a real fight. I've been in a lot of real fights in my life, and believe me, in not one of those fights was it me and someone else standing toe to toe, only throwing punches. That's not how it goes. You know, you get locked up with people, you're, you know, grabbing body parts, you're trying to take the guy onto the ground to beat the shit out of him. You know, you're literally gripping people up and trying to throw them. Like, MMA is a real fight. So, that's why I was saying, if Mayweather can't knock McGregor out, or if he can't spend the entire fight beating the crap out of McGregor, then this is a win for McGregor. Whether his hand is raised or not, it's a win. Because everyone knows Mayweather would lose a real fight, an MMA style fight. We know that McGregor would destroy him. And if McGregor honestly beats the shit out of Mayweather, obviously he wins. If he knocks him out, he wins. Or if he just goes the entire distance and doesn't really take any damage from Mayweather, that punks Mayweather out and proves you can't take me out. You can't knock me down. You can't knock me out. You're a punk. So McGregor's got a lot to gain out of this fight, and Mayweather has a lot to lose. Mayweather looks like an idiot. So, all right, guys. This has gone over an hour, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to take a break for just a couple minutes. I'm going to start another stream up like within 5 minutes, because that way we can break up these missions and we're not having a 2-hour mission. This difficulty is it says difficult, so this is probably going to be a long one, and I don't want to double up on one video. So thanks everybody for being involved in the chat. Good talking to everybody. Like I said, I'm going to be back online again in just a few minutes, so feel free to join me on the next stream, which will be coming up very soon. Those of you watching this video for the first time, feel free to subscribe, to hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm online. You'll get the notification, and you can join us in the chat right off the bat. So, until the next video, coming up soon, peace.